There's a form of intelligence that every human being is born with that most people spend their entire lives learning to ignore. And the more successful, analytical, and high-achieving you are, the more likely you are to have shut it down completely. Your gut contains approximately 100 million neurons, more than your spinal cord. It produces 95% of your body's serotonin. It communicates directly with your brain via the vagus nerve, sending far more signals upward than it receives downward. Scientists now call it the second brain. But here's what interests me more than the anatomy. Every wisdom tradition on earth, long before neuroscience had language for this, located intelligence in the body, not just in the mind. The ancient Greeks spoke about the heart as the seat of understanding. Indigenous cultures across every continent made decisions by consulting what they felt in the body, not just what they thought in the mind. The Chinese concept of Qi, often translated as intention or mind, was understood to move through the body, not to sit above it. And then Descartes drew a line between mind and body, cogito ergo sum. I think, therefore I am. And the body was demoted from a source of intelligence to a vehicle for the mind. A machine to be optimized, a problem to be managed, a collection of symptoms to be treated, and something profound was lost in that separation. Because the body processes information that the conscious mind cannot access. Neuroscientist Antonio Damasio spent decades studying patients with damage to the regions of the brain that process bodily sensation. What he found was fascinating. These patients, whose cognitive intelligence was fully intact, became catastrophically bad at making decisions. Not because they couldn't think, but because they couldn't feel. The body, Damasio concluded, is not separated from decision-making. It is central to it. What we call gut feeling is a real physiological event, the body integrating patterns, histories, subtle cues faster than the conscious mind can formulate a question. And the ones who override this most consistently, who have learned to live entirely in the mind, are often the ones who feel most disconnected from what they actually want. Not because they aren't intelligent, but because they have been accessing only a half of the intelligence available to them. The body is not an obstacle to clear thinking, it is the other half of the instrument. And learning to listening to it, to actually receive what it's communicating, is one of the most significant expansions of intelligence available to a human being. This was episode 7 of Beyond IQ. Follow for more.